Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. A couple of days ago I was talking about the Coldplay kiss cam debacle, that at a rock concert a couple were caught up on screen on the kiss cam, supposedly to highlight romantic moments between couples in an audience. And it turned out that it was a couple that were having an affair, a very prominent couple, the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar tech company and another member of staff. And the guy's married, of course, to somebody else. Now, why is it that celebrities seem prone to these kinds of high-profile mess-ups so often? It does seem like on a regular basis we read about the rich, the powerful and the successful being caught in behaviour that is bizarre and stupid and risky and self-destructive. Now, why do celebrities seem to mess up so often? I believe there's two reasons why this is. One of them is quite simply because they are more visible. We see it more. Ordinary people mess up as well. There's plenty of ordinary people mess up and do bad things, but it doesn't get reported in the same way that when somebody that is rich or famous does. So part of the problem may be that celebrities, just because they're more visible, we see their failings much more clearly and it's much more reported more widely. But I believe it goes beyond that as well, and that there is an issue among many celebrities is that because they are treated as being so special, they feel that the rules and standards that everyone else have to live by don't apply to them. Because you think about it, if you're living that kind of lifestyle, for example, when you go to board a plane, the rest of us know that we've got to worry about our luggage allowance. We got to wait until they call our zone to stand in line and everything else. We got to work to try to avoid the dreaded middle seat on the flight. But when you're a celebrity, you know what? You're in first class. You just breeze straight through because you're special. And a lot of the stuff that other people have to worry about, you don't have to worry about. The same when it comes to restaurants, when it comes to money, when it comes to all kinds of things. Even if you want to immigrate into somewhere, the visa, the customs, every passport control, everything, you're treated as being somebody special, where the rules that other people have to go by often don't apply to you. And that can result in an attitude of people thinking, well, because I'm special, I can do what I like and I won't suffer the consequences that Joe the plumber down the street would have if he indulged in the same behaviour. And no doubt there is a danger of that with this whole celebrity culture. And that's why we don't need Christian celebrities. So often we set up a Christian subculture that is simply a reflection of the secular culture around us. So we have our Christian celebrities. They may be worship leaders, they may be songwriters, they may be well-known preachers or whatever. And these Christian celebrities, the sad thing is that they seem to fall into all kinds of sin and problems with alarming regularity, that Christian celebrities seem to be as prone to these kind of things as non-Christian celebrities. Now, I do believe God never created anyone to be a celebrity. God did not create us so that we would walk around thinking we're special and better than anyone else. That was not his will for any of our lives. It's probably more of a burden than a human being is made to bear. And yet there are Christians who still want to be in the limelight all the time. There was one preacher who quoted this. He said that God had told him, "I'll make you famous so you can make Jesus famous." Unfortunately, that particular celebrity ended up being famous for all the wrong reasons, for an absolutely abhorrent scandal of immorality that shipwrecked him and destroyed the thriving church that he was leading. You see, God doesn't need us to make Jesus famous. Jesus is already more famous than any human being that ever lived, with or without our help. God wants us to tell people about Jesus, but celebrity is not the route that God would choose for at least most of us, and I suspect probably all of us, to take. So don't long to be a celebrity, but do desire and aspire to be somebody that can share Jesus with others. Because the celebrity experience, the celebrity world is overblown. It's not all it's cracked up to be. And to be honest, we don't want to live in that level of visibility and having our actions scrutinized all the time. And we certainly don't want to live in a place where we think that we can get away with stuff that other people can't get away with. So I would encourage you today to walk in humility before the Lord, to walk in the path the Lord has set for you, and to keep declaring Jesus. God bless you today. Join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.